that. We knew it was a big game, and we wanted to get up for it, obviously. But as far as the journey of the whole season, it's just another game, and then we're going to watch the film, get better, and then prepare for the next one coming up.
Are you guys better equipped to deal with the hype that's kind of mounting again for this team than maybe you were at the beginning of the year? Or has it changed at all?
I don't think there's been much of a change. I think the coaches have done a great job of taking that pressure off of us as far as the outside noise. They do a great job of kind of handling it and just making sure that we're working hard every day in practice and staying focused on the game. So I say that's the biggest thing, is that as we mature as a team, you can really just tell that guys aren't really listening to anything outside of the locker room, which is really cool to see.
First time you guys shoot below 40% this year, but yet you win, I don't want to say easily, but toward the end you guys had it in hand and went away with a win.
Yeah, I think you just credit our defense. That's the biggest thing. These guys are going to have an off night shooting. We didn't hit really any jump shots in the first half, and it was still a 3-point game. So I think you just credit defense and just grinding it out. I mean, the fact that we're showing that we can win in multiple different ways. We don't have to hit the three a lot to win, or we don't have to post it. Sometimes guys are going to light it up from outside. So yeah, it's been good for us to really show that we can win in different aspects of the game.
What is it about your defense in these last 6 games that's been different in terms of growing up or whatever? I mean, you've held opponents to less than 40% makes, to less than 61 points a game in these 6 games.
It's just practice. I feel like that's the biggest thing, is just habits. Like, you got to care about it. Defense all comes down to effort and like how much you trust your teammates and things like that. Watching a lot of film, scouting reports have been good, and guys have been locked in. So I think that's the biggest thing, is that defense is all about buy-in and kind of just losing yourself in the team, and everybody's doing that right now. Like, it really means something. The whole team's under that, and we're taking pride in that, and we celebrate that almost as much as on the offensive end with a big dunk or something like that. So I think that's the biggest part of seeing a team grow up, when you're starting to take pride and celebrate defense as much as offense.
Coach said that this would be a litmus test, this game, about where the program is and where it's going. You're 10 weeks from the Final Four, 10 weeks from tonight. Where do you think you guys are right now, and where do you have to go from here to get to the Final Four?
I think we're in a good spot. I mean, anytime you can beat a top-ranked program like that, they have a lot of great players, and that did show us a great measuring stick of where we're at. But like he said, we got so much time until the ultimate goal, and we just know there's a lot of things we got to clean up. So ultimately, just taking it for what it is, be happy about the win, but just go back, watch the film on it, and just try and get better.
What did you do to disrupt the loss? You got his numbers, but not efficiently.
For me, it was just trying to keep a forearm on him, just trying to be physical. I think the biggest thing the coaches told me is you should be touching him every time he's on the floor. Most players, you can kind of help off, gap, things like that. But with him, they run a lot of their offense through him. They're looking for him a lot. So for me, it was just trying to be physical with him, wear him down. I knew he was going to play a lot of minutes, so just trying to stay active on him as much as possible.
Reid, you came here to play in games like this, in an atmosphere like this. What was that like for you tonight, to be a part of all this?
It was awesome. It was awesome, like you said. This is why I came, game day. You see all the faces in the crowd. The nation definitely came out. It was rocking. So this is what I look forward to. I mean, this is ultimately, like you said, why I came here to play in big games like this.
Does it lift you a little bit?
Definitely does. I mean, when you get a big play, and we started to get on some runs and got momentum to really get the crowd in it. They were cheering as loud as they could. The building's rocking, so you could tell we feed off of that energy.
What do you feel like helped you against Lawson offensively? Just kind of getting past his length and getting to the basket.
I'd just say trying to go quick up, be physical. I knew he wanted to play a lot of minutes, so he didn't necessarily want to foul. So just trying to be patient with my moves and trying to just focus on finishing.
Were you concerned when you got that third foul? Was it just about being able to finish?
No, not at all. I mean, it was unfortunate that I got the third foul, but for me, if I play the way I'm supposed to, and we got depth, so I was just going to play as hard as I could, and hopefully didn't get any more fouls, but if I did, we got a lot of faith in the guys that are coming off the bench. So just that really wasn't a piece of my mind, because we do have the luxury that we got so many great players that can come in and step up.
It looked like you and Wilson had a couple stare downs. How contentious did you guys get going back and forth?
There's a lot of back and forth. I mean, it was a head-to-head as far as just us in the post all night, being physical, bumping into each other. So, I mean, we both feed off of that. He's a great player. So, I mean, there was some back and forth, but you got to love that.
How much